Well, hello and welcome again to the Tao Daily Tarot. If this is your second time around, if not, you're probably a first timer or maybe a cross watcher. But for the long timers, hello, welcome again. For those who are joining me for the first time, let me give you a quick little rundown in terms of what makes the Tao Daily Tarot different from all other readings. First of all, it's archetypal 8 to 10 cards. That's it. I don't spread out a whole table full of cards. Too many storylines, conflict makes it too difficult for you. I follow the philosophy of the name of this tarot reading, the Tao. Okay? Very simple, very basic, very empowering for you. You're the reason I'm doing this. So, 8 to 10 cards, archetypal readings. I focus on manifesting energies. Every day, a brand new manifesting energy because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. You choose to tap in, tap out. You know what resonates with you. But if you do tap into this manifesting energy, this now becomes a very powerful tool for you to use to navigate your life. And that's the whole point of this. Gives you something clear, concise, precise, and empowering. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. You'll see that in a minute. And I try to get these reads in about a 10-minute window, again for you, so that you can easily access this Tao Daily Tarot reading every day. Or maybe you run behind a little bit. Your schedule gets a little crazy, a little hectic, as it often does. You can catch up very quickly because they're only 10-minute reads. But again, concise, clear, and empowering to you. It all begins with this, the Oracle deck and the Hyper Shuffle. And there you go. Today's Tao Daily Tarot Shuffle. Alrighty, so let's get to it. I said we focus on manifesting energy. Here it begins. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, been a lot of that over the last couple of years. Maybe it is even your lifestyle, something you learned as a kid. But certainly in the past couple of years, a lot of chaos and conflict, misinformation being thrown around as truth, just making it difficult and tough to get along. It seems like there's not a corner to hide in, no peace to find. It has been a time of chaos and conflict. And that chaos and conflict not going to go away, not in 2022. But it will have a different feeling to it. You will notice it if you aren't noticing it already. Shortly, before the end of the month, you should. So let's get to the cards here. How about this for coming and going energy, huh? Nights always bring news. How about the Knight of Wands? Bringing enthusiasm, joy, possibility, optimism. That's what the wands are all about. And that's what you're going after. You're tired of the chaos and conflict. You're tired of all the bickering and the noise and the just a lot of heat, very little light. Alrighty? So the Knight of Wands promises much more positivity, much more enthusiasm. And it's reinforced by the Queen of Wands, who is the matriarch of this joy of life. Queen of Wands walks into a room, you know right away, and you can tell that she has a presence about her. Look, she has that yellow robe. That's positive. That's enthusiasm. She's got the sunflowers. Same kind of message being given. And of course, she has the staff or the wand in her right hand. She controls and runs her life with positivity and enthusiasm, a joie de vivre. And that's what you're headed for, okay? That's what you're picking up on. I want my joy. In fact, when we talk about the Pentacles, especially the Ten of Pentacles, people think money, Pentacles, oh boy, that's what it is. Not necessarily. It's what you value, what's important to you. And that list, while similar among us, is different with almost everybody. And I'm just thinking here with these two Wands cards and a third one coming up, maybe that's one of the things that you think now is one of the valuable portions of your life. This now has become a pentacle for you. The idea that I can enjoy life. The fact that I can be positive and enthusiastic has now become one of your core values. And so you are deciding with the Seven of Wands again to draw a line in the sand. I am going for enthusiasm, positivity, and joy. Okay? It's really important for me, after especially these past couple of years, but again, maybe a whole lifetime living like this. I now want to have some sense of joy and enthusiasm and positivity in my life. It is one of my absolute pentacles. It is one of my core values. Let's go to the magnifier card, and we're looking at the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is an interesting card because it's restriction, but it's self-restriction. This woman could escape the eight swords around her very easily. Yes, I know her hands are tied, she's blindfolded, but she could very easily do that. There's enough space between each one where she could get away. You know, she has to be careful, has to pay attention, but she could do it. Plenty of room there. And that's kind of the story for you and I. Our thoughts, our ideas, the lies that we have been told, because swords are ideas, words. All that stuff has worked against us. All of that stuff has created a false impression that we're prisoners. And we're not. And we're not. One of the things that will change that, of course, is going after all that wands energy, right? Go for the joy, the enthusiasm, the positivity. And we go to the next magnifier card, and it is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, as opposed to the Eight of Swords, is a whole different message. The Page of Swords says, look, you can break your thought patterns. You can break the pattern of lies that you've been told and believed. You can do this, and you can step forward with that sword of truth. And the sword of truth in this reading says, hey, how about having some joy and enthusiasm? How about walking away from the chaos and conflict that you've had to live through for at least the last couple of years? And how about stepping into joy? How about stepping into that wands energy? Because now we're at the vice versa cards. In reverse, we have the Three of Swords. Again, it's that stinking thinking. It's the lies that broke your heart, tore it apart, took away your willpower, made you feel defeated. Just like this guy in this card. I mean, look, he's like, I mean, there's no joy, there's no enthusiasm, which is exactly what this reading is calling for. You want to banish the energy of the Three of Swords, the lies that you've told yourself and others have told you. The way that you do it is with enthusiasm. And we move ahead here, speaking of enthusiasm, to the Queen of Wands. Now, again, this is in reverse, so this is a process that you're working on your own. You are deciding, guess what? I want this joy and enthusiasm back in my life. And it's the second Queen of Wands we've had in this reading. It's very important. You are in charge. You make the decision. Do you want to live in chaos and conflict? Or do you want to start to find that joy in life, that enthusiasm, that positivity? That's what's going to break you free in 2022. That is what is going to bring justice into your life. It's that idea that you are fair, that you use clear logic, balance, truth, right? That sword of truth in the right hand. The way that you bring balance and truth back into your life is to use the wand's energy. Positivity, enthusiasm, joy. Actually put a smile on your face and mean it. Walk away from the chaos and conflict. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but that is your path this year as we begin to change the energy all around you and all around the world. Powerful read. Thumbs up to the folks there at YouTube. Yes, yes. Let me see if I can get this right for once. There it is, sort of, kind of, in a way. Man, everything is in reverse. And you would think that that would be natural for me, but it's not. Anyway, thumbs up. Let them know that you like it. Also, please subscribe. That puts you on the YouTube list every day. So every time you go to YouTube, you will see the Tao Daily Tarot come up for you, and you can spend 10 minutes with me, and we can talk about manifesting energy. But today, this is powerful stuff. Chaos and conflict. You can walk away with that Wands energy, the positivity, the joy, the enthusiasm. It's all yours if you want it. So, we're going to be talking energy, and we're going to be talking Tao Tarot tomorrow. I do it every day, 365 days a year. So I'll be here. I hope you are too. But if you're not, between now and the next time you and I get together to talk tarot, blessings.